je language chan jon jo de sen je do.
Namo to the three jewels and the three roots, the places of protection. I go for refuge in order to establish all beings in Buddhahood. I give rise to the mind set on supreme awakening.
Page number 28, the manya hit subject. Honra re na wan ta ye ke zon zen char ve sem la de na wan ta ye lo na me ra re chue ke ngon tsar che.
Hong, inner awareness in the form of Amitabha. Look at the mind that is free of subject-object duality. There is no other Amitabha than that. How wondrous is the truth body of self-knowing awareness.
Page number 6. Ho sai she pe che sui shen me do chan ra ra len shen nye de jen ban de san je shen la me de pe wa ye ro guan nan da yen de
Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and ordinary vehicles in accordance with the understanding and different mental capacities of sentient beings.
Che chon te mon te pai che jang go lo go du so.
Please turn the wheel of the Dharma of the greater, lesser, and ordinary vehicles in accordance with the understanding and different mental capacities of sentient beings.
Dorzin chung dile narodo mapamela chuje kampo pa Mahamudra javan rukumpa gaju lama namla zorbante Shimbi shija guna ngon jo trevin ruwa guna fadarate nefe lokdo tuli nambarajan jikchan som jingkumpo jansar Rekdo jingkor jantu jabda gatingkor da mebe jatawe lame jabde pemala koso pa jambu jan dan jab dan jaba tapso dan jandam jelo chutan dovari jinjel labda so chulam dan dovari jinjel labda lam druas dovari jinjel labda so drua yeje dan javari jinjel labda so to veda ju dovari jinjel labda so to je jinju dovari jinjel labda so rong ya thonyin dovari jinjel labda so derde thon da tembari jinjel labda so Mujhe jojo doin jigana dejun loma juan zanta dende dambe joje janbe je tambendo vadam jen jen je Majur namka dunya besimchen damje dewa donde dungin donde nyoda lamna me bayon takwe khonjo rumbo je to varja ti chi tu lam samo nyam den barja nyambe kon zimara Barishavi Chuti ne Chagya Chimbo Kubrim Li Nenjor Hiram Li Tungbo Tajidon Tudar Niti Saji Madon Tamantu Husin Tata Rabasa Habala Kumroji Nyamdun Big Tula Ye Barashate Tatalandi Da Trijik Tung Kutar Rojik Jivason Sungbe Tongo Semjek Rongi Jivate Zala Homangaba Zesheng Zashen Tongla home ga pasana putupo mai ba sem jajewa zarwa zarwa tene zela rongji dong ba mangka da ban tabu me ba o tenda dong na o te jong ar he ba la jong na ba hi gong de xin na ta ka song hu ba da de假如这个不轻轻的了白相，那看从你去玩意，这啦谁蒙不行啊？个有个嘛的啦，后期不光的，缺个嘛的，买也难这个嘛的，人出行呢，大几吧，同志点吧就恰头了，这些个俺都研究过两年了些呢，红色个骆驼都对呢，那么人把它呢。then go ba thong so so ke nyam sin len go ba ho tin da le
so with developing bodhicitta, with having correct motivation to listen to the Dhamma teaching, we must listen to the Dhamma teaching. When we listen to the Dhamma teaching, we should think of entire sentient being. Then you should imagine that I'm listening this Dhamma teaching for liberate entire sentient beings. With having these thoughts, then you should listen to the Dhamma teaching. And Dhamma teaching, the topic that we have been discussed since these few days, on the topic on the 4 yogas of the Naropa, 4 yogas of the Mahamudra, sorry. And we have already discussed on the first 2, which is the single-pointed and free from elaboration. And today we will going to touch on the one taste. So, however, as I mentioned to you in other day, that this is the kind of practice related to the meditation. So meditation, when we talk about single-pointed and the free from elaboration, and all these practice can be accomplished if we able to see our own mental capacity. It's just like the newborn baby, how we cherish them and how we nurture them. In the same way, then we have to look into our own mind with our mental capacity, then we can proceed to the meditation, this kind of practice.
Te ke nenjor nyam sin len be ke ka la zunam ge chok do ye xi ji chok ni de ngun zhen de we ke deng ne kyo gyun de ke deng ji yi gun be ke sim ge ngo te de nam ba zar wa rong ji mo do ba xin de cha xie mo do be deng de xie ju le jie ba on wa te rong ge nyam san nyam wa ta ten la hong su ju bi rong ge sim ri ba ji gun de jian gao ne rong la so zhu bi xin ta tam ji de cha wa xiu wa wu zar ba hong ji di ne lu ta dong ne da te da yong zhu ta chen na ta ni me se zhu da sen na da de qie ta dong da ta ni de ta ba de xie rab qiu bu me ta jian ne jian ga mi bi de yes.
So in the context of the practice of the single-pointed meditation, where we are going to accomplish the 2 accumulation of the merits and accumulation of the wisdom. And through that, then we will be able to achieve a single-pointed meditation as well as free from elaboration. So when we talk about free from elaboration is the free from true extreme, and also the qualities of the free from elaboration is peace and also luminous, which has no conceptualized idea within that state of the mind. So therefore, we can understand that it is free from true extreme, as well as when we talk about free from elaboration is the one that is endowed with the great eyes of the wisdom, and the great eyes of the wisdom, which has no birth, no cessation, no abidance, which is the ultimate state of the Buddha, or you can call it Dharmakaya state of the Buddha as well.
Ti Thusula Umbar Topate Kamni Lu Tama Yusonla and Tubin Junga Messiene Tonta Chimbula Taveke Punya Chimbo Shava Mai Bala Yukto Yobala Te Tarion Rinpoche Shane Satajo Rinpoche Ti Tong Ta Kong La Den Yar Rongo Pangmo Le Hudu Te Rongo Pangmo to be Shane Ronde Dang Tarwa Chi Shemo Jong Lu Tomo Hungobon del Tarong Check Ma Tu Zumbi Ten Ninjor Hiki on the Sina Tudar Lamge on the Sina Tongla Tedara Yon Manton Tongchen Tongwe Lam Tongma Guncher Gumbe Lam Sungbe Mechibi Chola Suba Shawang Dala Sungba Las Manton Pajek Tongwe Chers and Angaldo Langdong Cabs Rongi Sim Guti Ngubon Rote Tongdoya Yo Maris Sim Kono Ki Rongi Kinilo Wotan Tongla Tantongwe Lams and Tende Song Yores Te Dart Can Tomate Guncher Combination Long Yores.
So when you reach that stage of the mind, then you will able to transform your perception to the world that you normally see. The appearance that out there will transform. It is completely different from the normally we used to see. So, Lord Jigden Sumgun here, it says that even though you may able to reach the state of free from elaboration, yet if you are not able to confidently transform your perception towards the appearance that appears to be out there, then it is not really you have achieved the state of the free from elaboration. So when you reach that state of the free from elaboration, then if we talk about the state of the if we use relevant to the pipe path, reaching state of the free from elaboration is the path of seeing. So path of seeing is that in the state of the so you will be able to see things that you have not seen before. If you see the things that you have not seen, that is the path of seeing. Once you see the things that you have not seen before, getting used to that or getting familiarized with that is the path of meditation.
thế ta ra thong làm cũng bị cái làm thế là hôn thứ chút bị cái con gì cái làm gì cái robot con bà la đi thứ sẽ em bị cái nên sợ xong à chỉ chút bà chỉ bà thế nhắm sẽ lên của bà la thế hôn sự chút bị sẽ rồi chứ cái bà thi thứ sẽ cái bà đấy.
So when you are completely able to familiarize with this, and then you will be able to reach the state of the path of seeing, and also if you able to maintain in the solitary, if you able to maintain in that kind of state of this, also we can consider as the one taste, that seeing the whole phenomena in one taste.
nó si nông chỉ si bị cái con đi cái chú na số số nó mà tham chỉ trong ngã gì sinh nhị gì nên được chú bà được thà thế lẽ mình ya bà sẽ hồi cái nghe cái mong thì thứ sẽ cái cho thì cái họ chắc tham chỉ họ là nhà này nhóm mà bị cái number two mà mấy cái bà dùng na sao mà này mà đã bên này cái họ là nhà được thế nào hôm nay đã qua rồi chứ bà là xong rồi là sao bà đâu có chơi được gì sao có thể nè bắt đầu chú bé nhắm rồi luôn bé họ cho thế nào hôm nay đã qua rồi là để xem thế đó là nhiều nhimi tộc bé nên cho bé họ cho long à đến đây xong rồi đấy ta thấy được em bảo xong nè xong rồi là đã mà mình bắt đầu ra từ xong nè năm thu hiện tại năm thu mình bắt đầu chơi cái xong rồi là xong này nè còn là tiền nhâm nhị cái rồi chịu bị cái ngô là nè xong này nè nhóm nó bắt đầu phải mấy cái phải yêu na sao vậy mà ta bên này cái họ là nhà yêu na thế ta tăng bộ thì em bảo xong cái cho là họ cho tham chi xã trong họ là nhà vậy ngu đông mà thấp thứ thế đấy nhóm mà bên nó bắt đầu phải đâu phải mấy cái phải yêu na sao vậy mà ta bên này cái họ là nhà thì yêu bắt thế nào hôm nay đã qua thì vào là thế là sao vậy mình thì mong bố sẽ thế xong đấy tất cùng chấp chú tiếp tục phải chấp thì bị cái sao có thể chi này什么cái nào mà ta thế nằm thầm mong cái này thế chi này rồi bắt đầu chú bị cái nhóm số lượng bị cái họ chắc thằng nào hôm nay đã qua rồi là thế ta rồi như mi tục bị cái nên cho bị họ chắc là tên gì sao ta thì nếu lúc cái việc bằng ngu tổ sản ta thông đó chuyện này nếu lúc tổ bằng ngu sinh cho thằng này đó là họ chắc là tên gì họ chắc người ta so long thì ngô là cái thế thì ta thế rồi chứ ba nó chào xong nó thế rồi chứ rồi thành ra thế là chỉ là lá dùng ta thì mà long sẽ mà đã qua thong thân đã qua máy xe nó chết là ta na đã qua cả chỉ vào dùng sẽ thế là anh sẽ chạy khi chú bà chỉ xuân tu bà chạy ta rất cố sự và yêu bà ta để chế đồng với chế này chú bà mình chú cho ta dễ xuống bà là tôi phải hiện thương bà chú bà xem cú biết nhá.
So when you reach the state of the one taste experience within yourself, then whether you are whether you are remain in the solitary place, or you are in the crowded place in the city, whatever way you are, wherever you will be, that you can still able to see the same thing. There is no differences between solitary and non-solitary place. There is no effect on yourself. There is you will not differentiate. There is a samsara and nirvana, and existent and the non-existent. So it's all in one taste. So this kind of experience will able to gain through the if you have reached the state of the free from elaboration. So along these practices and experience, then actually all the old kind of habit, and then the underneath our mind will start to rise. When these kind of underneath hidden sort of negative emotion start to rise, it actually becomes a support for yourself to recognize the one taste. There is no differences. So it becomes more beneficial even when you have these kind of hidden conceptual thoughts arises in yourself.
Nam tho long la yu ba je se tu ba xie thong e go se ba yu ba ta de ta phang mo de ge zong xia yu ba tu cho la yu ba xia mo ko pe mun tu be ge cho ye ge yu ba xie be chen ko ra thong ma me ban de be ge ha cha ba de me ba ngo de song ni yu ba tan no song ni yong yin se thế da yong thong me ha dong ge no na tho gu ro je de tong na song yin dong.
So when you reach that kind of state of the mind, in one taste state of the mind, then since beginningless time, that the imprint that has been printed in our mind stream start to manifest, and also you will be able to see whatever things happened in the past, and so on and so forth.
No na to se no jong ro je de song ni die le long de la de li so na jun san ka de na bo jo hong de da ba yin be ji lang de je ba yin rong sa da da lo yi ji de ge jo nyam so long be ha cha tham ji ta ni yon den hong ma ju le je wa la sai me ba yon la. Thế thì đâu, ông chú hồi ông chú à, ông sẽ thế ta làm việc cái chỗ nhắm số làm bài họ chắc tham chỉ thà này, giờ đang hôm mà nào, giờ vào là thế mới phải用啦。Cho thằng này giờ đang hôm mà chú lại kêu là thích mới phải yêu là thế là cái chỗ gì rồi pa, hôm nhắm sẽ làm bài xong rồi, tuần trước phải xong rồi bị cái những cái chim bồ gì nè nhắm sẽ làm cô bà lạ, thế mà thôi bị thiệt rồi mới bị cái rú vậy, chỉ cha mẹ bà lạ mới thấy tông chơi gì nè, Yoden Jie Raba Song Yong, Jum Mason Wi, Ruby Yong Gavi, Kam Sondu Gejol Ni to Hong Ruby to say, Shimashe me Bambonde, Gonko Bayi.
So this kind of attainment that you will be able to reach if you really can make a lot of effort. So without making so much effort to achieve this kind of level, then it is something like without having cause, then you are expecting a result. So therefore, you have to put a great deal of effort to reach this kind of level.
네, 제일 대답이 그 두스 살게 받대 계속 송하다 롱서 켜고다 좀 고비 대용 살게 봐 제와 군년 문도 받아 길로비 두스 쪽비 경적도 손 맞이 바로 손나 대와 때문에 손제 더 버리게 봐 라야 다 추지게 전주상 금로상 계절지 시동 된다위 용용아 세세 롱게롱 녜종 녜종 시고바이.
So when along the path for us to reach this kind of level, there will be a point that we may can become laziness, and sometimes we don't feel like practicing it. Whenever this kind of things happen, of course, we have to make sure there is a Buddhahood, there is a statement of the enlightenment. So if we have a confidence and faith in that kind of practices and the Buddhahood and Buddha, then it will help us to inspire ourselves to practice, and then it will help us to put more effort on the perseverance to do more meditation and practice, and it will also help us to increase our activity on the acting on the wholesome deeds, accumulation of the more good deeds and accumulation of the more merits and so on and so forth.
좀 개절라 론도와용 디드스 전주 tempo 지네 냥선 랭고바이 제 송와 샤와 감 송와도 껴와 zonla 속베기 중남 찌데 시베 용 루셈 롱서로 취니모 롱서 샤과지와 대다라 감송 개줄 셰다화 신주 니던도베기 뒤서 신지투 제요 메지베 개줄 티니라 템바 제게 마예바 신나 개조 호삼지 메차바 통용만라 대라 응원지게 뒤서 빠친 갈로 군지 대다라 개줄 마송비 뒤서 휴 사모호 송네 샤모와를 해봐 무서워하다 용 개전 필비기 뒤서 용 세 호모서와 임바다 대다라 전주 첨부 냠서 롬비기 뒤서 하라냐도 요반 남지기 네사 마니비 혼니 나차 등ар lam kurwa laso ba mdu ba nato ba yongyi tetara yong amo ga ba hi hi june hongse ngudon jome ye te le nam dokwan jo de hi jiwa jong jiwa zong tala ngo ngambo lingsep na yubege tu nyene shek toni tata jengar hyo hi ser tenne chibiki tuese jengara tenna xe suyomono kumchen paise chima chule nomata ni namni la long de zirchusun noma la te tata nyamso lombe Hakang Honi, Yomobata, number Dogwa, Gibatanam, Chu Natinji, Yamson Lombi, Sida, Washington Dagwa, Don Shonwara, Omala, Tella, Ninjur, he won't the Sina, Roji Chimbuda, she won't the Sina, Sajiba Topala. Tate, Tisa Toma, Dorzin, Dorjina, Nanduki, Kum Roji Servatene, Tate. Ka mega 동의 차동 간제적 형이나 다 토마텔라 다들 남치튼 체토리나 다 로직스러데 텐다 임바레 인사레 다디 나타 남체르 동알 남체르 한데 남체르 서바테 공연을 요래 그래서 토마테 가리 형나 그래서 롱게 고미시비게 데다르 용알라 손제 토브리시비게 동데 해체모이 된데게 딱세 가리나 데람체 이니담비게 람든 체토블이나 제 콤프로젝트 받으나 오 단단히 자리
So, since we have found precious human life, so the precious human life that we must engage for the attaining or liberation from the samsara, this is a crucial part of the practice in our life. So, to achieve this kind of one taste level of the practice and the experience, we really need to put effort to practice all the time. Without going through accumulation of the merits, practices and meditation, one will not be able to achieve free from elaboration. Without reaching state of the free from elaboration, one will not be able to reach the state of one taste. So to do that, then of course we really have to make effort to reach that level, going through stages of the path of the practice. So there are some great masters such as Ra Lotsawa, where he says that if he always check his own motivation and his own behavior in his day-to-day life, and one point he said that if I'm not able to practice one single virtue in a day, I'm not going to eat any food. So when he able to practice the virtuous deeds in a day, then of course he enjoys his food. In the same way, then we also really need to put effort to accumulate merits and practice and so on and so forth. And then there are so many methods and way that we can practice methods such as sometimes we may go through sickness and pain and suffering. So whenever this kind of misfortune happens in our life, then we must utilize this as a path for us to practice. So whenever sickness happens, you should be rejoiced that I have a sickness so that I can purify my negative karma. Whenever you have a pain and suffering in your mind, you should rejoice for yourself that today I'm able to purify my negative karma from the mind. In the same way, there are many teachings that has been taught that utilization of the pain and suffering using on the path to practice the Dharma. So, of course, try to understand and realize that these 4 yogas of the Mahamudra, of course, without going through the fivefold path Mahamudra practice, one will not be able to reach that state of the mind, nor one will not be able to reach state of the one taste of the mind experience. So therefore, it is important for us to go through the stages of the path, and also, as I mentioned to you, that whether in our life, sickness or suffering, whatever happens, we should utilize that as in the path of our own practice.
That doesn't the pageant the non-sena, the Roger Gumbe, Kabla, the Benton, Lang and Roton today, Mongodo, Ina yon tonto do, Shene, the Hulina, Dangadoke, the Comlam, the Yamsalon, Becabla. That the two metal, oh, that in the Hulina, Sam Nonlison at the Cato. That they may pass down in a care, don't know where you marry, wrong tell Taki, may by here go away, your carredo. That wrong, cuter wrong, that was read, Dana. Oh, that wrong Mandibare. Te wrong ye nilo te send you bala, te don't know go down those and again. Oh, Damba tenders in here Koya tendesredo. Yon tu pastona ya tanga tu paton do kramle kavik samno te meji baat ka khare tu kolet jujen khare da tagi shi te rong ke ngone she shale sare na jesni rong che gewa simjen to to ma yiles tu atong ta na rong te tu paton le ya do do chono ma ko ma yiles tu le cheka Oh, tended them, Catunia, no rooted to Chorkova, tended them.
So, as a practitioner of the Mahamudra, or you can say in general, as a practitioner, whenever if somebody praises to you, then you should not be so delighted, not so become arrogant or become so pride, And then whenever somebody criticizes you and pinpoint your faults, you should not get angry. So if, let's say, someone is criticizing on you, pinpoint your own faults and so forth, then if that person is really telling you the truth, then of course there's no point for you to become anger towards this person. Rather, you should be thankful this person that has been pinpoint your faults. And then another thing, again, same way, if somebody really praised you and saying all kinds of good things about you, of course, if you have done something good according to whatever the description given by the other person, then of course you can feel rejoiced for that. However, if you have not done anything, which still the person is saying something good things about you, of course, there is no point for you to be so arrogant or happy about it.
No, wrong is similar, Taki in the wrong, no, the same calm, duty cablesana, Nekama Gamabo, young yore, two young yo, the wrong key, same Kawaji, Kawajeko, Jujan Carrendo. Oh, te Taki. Yon tell it, yon same the Juba younger, yon Juba younger, Jujan Carrendo. Oh, that indicate Catoni tell Taki Sene. Kela Jumsen Meva Rojek, Yotona, or Rojek Rotere. Yon the wrong Lulisena, the Tak Commission, Tishi, Kabla, then Nata, Kendi, Mobishulena, Yang Chu Yon that she can Nata, then Yon Chilo me get Bang Yampa, oh, Shin Jam was a talon. Ya chu de xie ju dang de kan de yana chu xi ju ngan de le se yong da zam le ge sem tin de ge lo do de yang ze ge de tin de da nga di na ta na nga ro lu le na ta xiong na jia ma ngo ma ne rong ge le za xia le o ti xie le yin ji re de ta xiong zam le ge ga wa gong yang da rong ge ze Tang Marong Banda, Manda Yang, and the young, wo nyeng ngomong ji ke tuisen de ta re ji ba nin ji ri ta ti ke ta chu hi bi ke ti yin tu la dan ni ta chi ma na mi nyom ma ko ba tu so so ma long ne ha kya da na mi tu so long ne ya yin yi zam ne ko wa ko ne ta la ka me ke ji to kwa me ye ba te ta ru ji de nyom to na no ro nyom ta Rogno Corsom Selior, Rogno Corto Seliore, or that is a Tonti to Mongway. Oh, the Jank landed at that and they get chontor. Nilam non damada, or to the younger, to the Toma, Taco, you hajang about the wrong tagwing at the Hindu. That is all the Gamakasico. Jim Tam and do Tonji and they look there. From reason to so root can share go. Tenda or yensare, only from Gazam to Tendando.
So in our day-to-day life, in our mind, when you look into our mind, sometimes we feel joyful in the mind. Sometimes we feel very sad. So there are all different kinds of things happens in our life. So let's say when you have a sadness in your mind, you should try to investigate what is the cause and condition that has been give rise to this sadness in the mind. When you have a happiness and joy in the mind, and you should investigate again what is the cause of this to be happy and joyful. So as a practitioner, if you want to wish to reach state of the one taste, then of course you should not differentiate whether it is a sadness or it is joyful. Whatever things happens, you just maintain in the equanimity without having any liking and disliking. You should maintain in the equanimity. If you're able to maintain in the equanimity, then that is the one taste. So, and also sometimes in our life, in day-to-day life, even though we have been following Buddha Dharma and we have been practicing the Buddha Dharma for a long time, along our path, some people may complain that even though I practice Dharma for a long time, but I have all the misfortunes and I have all kinds of sickness and all these kind of things. A complaint may arise in your thoughts. And at that time, you should not really have a, you should not have a, wrong view towards the Dharma. So whenever this kind of things happen, sickness happen in your life, you should imagine this, the sickness that I experience right now, it is because of my accumulation of the negative karma that I have accumulated in the past. Then also when you have a pain and suffering in your mind, also you should imagine all this happens because of my own negative emotion, which has been created this kind of thoughts and created this kind of cause and condition to rise this kind of pain and suffering. So, of course, if possible, you have to maintain in the state of equanimity. Whatever things happens, you maintain in the equanimity. If you're able to maintain the equanimity, then you can able to reach the state of the one taste as well. And also sometimes as a Dharma practitioner, in the dream, you may see things that you have not seen before, and sometimes good and sometimes bad. All different kinds of dreams also related to your past karma and so on and so forth. So therefore, we should not have any clinging and attachment, whatever things appears in the life, in the dream or whatever in daytime. So we should always try to maintain in the equanimity.
Tang Gomlam Danish, na, that's also some Koron K, Nilo King on the Dane, telling what day, gone to tell Gumjundo, Mundo, that wrong, Yon Daneke, Tago, what and that's it, Gumjatana, Tarong, Mentune, Concoya Tendasere. Ta gumya gumye me thar song la gumyu ke lo se gumye ki chu se gumya gumyu me wa ta chunyi ke ne lo ngona le ne re do ni de thar ta chu ke ndiba ti ten la ta ne tam na ta gumye ke lam chen bo sro ta la tu go de tin de ta gumye me le that's a dog on a little bit a total cover in a yonta, then there's some that doesn't make a dirty types you are today. That is the Toma Te Susoke. Gomne, Gumbiki, Yamyo, getting a wrong rock and one to ne, that can give you me what and to the Chuku yen me tendeto la score tate la tase lelo te yon to mare te ta yen yo to me ke be tong xie ne tartu te kusum sundu ke chu ku ke ni lo ngo to table ke ne malam si yo tendai.
So the out of the 4 yogas of the Mahamudra, the last one is the non-meditation. So when we talk about non-meditation, if you when you meditate, if you try to look into your own mind, eventually you will reach in the state there is no subject and object. The one who meditating and then object which you are meditating is free from subject and object level, There is no duality in that state. So that is, when you reach that level, then it is called the non-meditation, because there is nothing to be meditated on. So there is no on to be meditated on as well. So when you reach that kind of level, you are free from the hope and fear, hope to get something and the fear to lose something. You do not have these two, hope and fear, in your life. So this kind of meditation is, of course, only happens if you really make effort and practice it. So, of course, this kind of meditation is the only can be experienced by the individually by their own effort and meditation. It is not something can be described and explained to you. However, whatever I can, I just have explained to you briefly what is like these 4 yogas of the Mahamudra. But if we really can make effort and practice it for consistently, then eventually there is a possibility for us to attain Buddhahood. Then I will also pray for you all that you may able to reach the state of the 3 kayas, and also I wish that every one of you will become Buddha in one day. That's all.
Om Dewa Shi, 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 Om Dewa, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa Shi, Om Dewa, Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Sho, Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Sho, 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 Om Deva Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Ro, 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 Om Deo Amadero, 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 O Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Om 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 Amadero. Om Amadero, 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 Om Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Amadero, 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 Amadero. Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Deva Ro, 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 Om Deva Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Om Amadeva Sho, 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 Om Amadeva Amadeva Sho, 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 Amadeva Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Dero. Om Dero, 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 Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Deo Sho, 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 Om Deo Om Dewa 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 Om Dewa. Page number 28. Hoen Jom Dian Goen Bo San Jie Ban He Tse Chen Jar Se Cham Se Pa Be Zo Nyom Moen Ra La Tui Je Rab Gon La Da Son De Chen Shen Dun Ren De So Ngoan Jia Tui Jia Tam Jia Jie Jian Te To Dam Ma Yir Tui Jia Wan Gen He Ling En Ta Sin Kur Wa Don Zhun He Da Dan Ni Den Zhen Ban Zi De So Te Da Don Xio Zhan Bi Ju Ge Re Nan De Tu Le Tu Jie Wu Man Zhi Da Son Zhu Wei Nian Kan Ten Ben Mo Dan Jin Lo Don Chi Ba Ran Sa Ri He Dan Mi Chu Ke Gong Ba Ngun Jir San Sar Don Zhi Mi Zhi Zhang An De Yang.
Page 28. Hong, transcendent conqueror, protector, Buddha Amitabha, and noble assembly of loving bodhisattvas, compassionately look upon us afflicted beings and guide us to the pure land of Sukhavati, in accord with your past bodhicitta vows, not wavering from the sacred bond. Deity, with great compassion, please exhaust all negative karma and empty samsara from its depths. At this very moment, please act as our guide, as I, with intense devotion, have thus invoked the enlightened mind. Red light rays of compassion radiate from the heart of Amitabha and dissolve into the hearts of myself and all beings. Self-grasping, misconceptions, and delusion have collapsed in themselves. The state of selfless Dhammakaya is realized, and I rest in the nature of clarity and emptiness, free from grasping and elaboration.
Huen de ta nam ba gom de le jong we su nan ta ye tam ba kan to de zhou wa dong ai che wei xian wan ha e ban mi ben ne ra to bai shu.
By all the limitless and sacred merit obtained through this meditation and recitation, may all beings drowning in the river of suffering attain the supreme state of Amitabha.
Jan Joseph Rinpoche Ma Je Pa Nam Je 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 Ba Nyam Ba Me Ba Kone Gondam Be Wa Yu.
Page 35. May Bodhicitta, the excellent and precious mind, arise where it has not been, whereas a reason may not decline but ever increase higher and higher.
Dumba Lame Sanje Rinpoche Joba Lame Damje Rinpoche Rimba Lame Gendo Rinpoche Jamne Gonjo Zlan Juba. Enjoy your lunch.
Thank you, Rinpoche. So now we'll be having our lunch break. So please remain at your seats as our volunteers will be distributing the bentos to you. And we'll also like to remind everyone not to exchange your seats or change your seat, as we will be expecting more part-time participants here today. So please do not change your seat. And also for those of you who had registered for the robes offering ceremony, please proceed to the registration counter during your break to redeem the label, as later our usher will recognize you through the label. 那想要就是提醒大家，就是在这个法会期间，尽量避免换您的座位。好，因为我们今天会有比较多的这个非全程参加者来就是加入我们，所以请您就是不要换位。那还有，如果您已经报名这个共驾沙仪式呢，请您就是记得在休息时段呢去领取您的牌子，然后我们的义工才能够辨认您。谢谢。 Dear Dharma friends, hope you are enjoying your lunch. So we like to share about our some of our counters over here at the retreat. So actually, since we have established a permanent center at Sims Avenue, we actually under Dorzin Rinpoche's guidance have started a few projects like the social care services and also the DTDL Children Dharma School, and also there are also publications and many other beneficial activities organized at our center. So during your break, do visit the counters to find out more, as we regularly will have some social care services projects and activities that you can volunteer and make merits with us. And also for the DTDL Children Dharma School, it's happening on every Saturday. It's for children of age 7 to 10. So if you have friends or your family, relatives have children within this age group, you can share this news with them to sign up with us. They can attend these lessons every Saturday. And also at the counter, we have some handmade candles, soy candle wax candles made by our children, the students of the DTDL Children Dharma School. So for fundraising, so please, if you have time, please take a look at our various counters and also our sales counter and sponsorship items counter. It's really a good opportunity for you to make merit during this retreat period. 那各位佛友，就是想要跟大家分享说，我们有几个就是项目，就是我们自从已经找到这个永久中心了以后呢，那我们的多敬仁波切其实就是告诉我们说要开始这几个项目，那您可以到各个柜台去查问详情，因为我们有些时候会举办一些去就是那个安老院啊之类这样的活动，来就是您可以一起就是当我们的义工，一起到这个安老院那里去服务。那我们也有这个儿童的这个佛学院，就是每个星期六我们就有这个儿童的佛学院，那是下午2点到3点半。如果您有朋友是有孩子呢，是7岁到10岁之间呢，您可以就是跟他们分享我们这个儿童的佛学院。那还有我们的这些小朋友呢，也是有亲自用手制作了一些就是那个蜡烛，所以就是有一点就是蛮特别的，因为他们用手工制作，然后这个蜡烛它其实是不是那种普通的蜡，所以它是对身体比较有健康的那种。所以如果您就是有空的话呢，也可以到那个柜台那里去询问。谢谢。And also, many of you may know that we are visiting the Gachan Buddhist Institute at Arizona in September. So we actually have, we are going to hang prayer flags. So actually you can make a simple sponsorship and indicate your name on the prayer flags for us to bring to Gachan Buddhist Institute at Arizona to hang there. So it's actually at the Changchuk counter. So if you like to write your name on the prayer flags, you may do so during your break. 那就是相信很多佛友都知道，我们9月份会到这个阿利佐纳这个 Arizona 这个地方呢，就是它的那个佛教中心那里。所以我们其实会在那里挂那个天马旗。如果您呢想要就是在天马旗上呢写下你的名字的话呢，你可以到这个超度柜台那里询问详情。谢谢。